Yeah,
Actual words. Those were not real words.
I really wish I had VR. Then I would get Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
What looks amazing?
Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Oh, yeah, I know the one. It's apparently a good game, but
Well, it looks very amazing,
isn't,
amazingly fun.
yeah, isn't it the one where you have like two teams and they both have their own ship?
I
I
don't know if
think
there's
it's
two
one.
teams. I think that's just one.
Oh,
So, recapping last session,
The potatoes.
I think vegetables has more intelligence than we do currently.
Well, at least you free.
Everything we really need to remember about last session is that Jazz killed Stool.
yeah.
Everything else is irrelevant, including our loss of brain function, free will.
Well, I was told to have a party. I created a party.
I actually thought you would be thinking that my semi-reveal was quite important.
Yes, that actually was. That was freaky.
Yeah.
okay, so last week you guys stumbled onto a drow outpost named Balkan Valve. And there was something particularly odd about this, in that the drow were quite warm and friendly, and also quite obviously under the control of some sort of fungal infection.
Yeah. Which I, for the longest time, thought was the only one who seemed to have its mind, but apparently it wasn't.
So after you guys were invited up to a party, you were there for a little while, and
We were vegetables.
Not.
no, you're not catatonic. The monkeys are currently catatonic, but that's another reason. Well, the same reason, but never mind.
And then apparently we were told that we were invited to a wedding. And at that point we just followed along.
Not so much invited as recruited as guards people.
Yes, and who were you guarding?
Zug.
Yes.
Suck your mouth.
Well, thanks for reading the book, Bia, but no.
Oh no, I haven't read any books. Well, at least not that book.
You've never read a book in your life.
You just guessed her name.
Oh, it's not really that hard if you're familiar with books like Book of Wild Darkness.
So you have a new goblin friend that only 3/4 of your party can currently see. Her name is Zug.
Is this yellow?
She is indeed yellow, with red eyes.
It's slightly alarming. I mean, it would be if I had my wits, but I don't, so it's not alarming at all.
Yes, this is fine, everything is fine.
More than fine.
Yes.
Some would say awesome.
So you guys exit Upper Falcon Valve and continue following the river as it winds through the cavern And the deeper you go, it seems like the more mushrooms you encounter, to the point where the actual floors begin to just be yellow um, from the caking of spores.
Nice. I kick it around a little bit.
Yeah, you guys seem to continue. The cavern seems mostly empty. Um,
Yeah, I'm just following behind the group as I cannot see our host.
This is true.
Well, Jess doesn't do anything. He's just following along.
Yeah, I'm following others as well, and I'm backslapping Jazz because that's the only thing that I have brain power to do right now.
I'm also stabbing the darkness at some points. Like, a kid would.
like you do.
Yeah.
I stabbed the darkness.
And now I'm gonna go check on my nuggets again. Hopefully they are done.
So you guys continue to walk for about half a day um, before you start getting tired. Now there's no sun down here, so you can't actually tell whether it's day or night, but you're starting to feel tuckered. The cavern you currently find yourself in is about the same size as the one in Valken Valve. There seems to be a small lake in its center.
Well, I guess we'll continue unless we're told not to.
You all walk until you're dead. Game over.
Well, except for Masik.
I will survive. Yeah.
I did have a giggle.
I'm not joking, you're getting tired.
Yeah, if no one
Well,
even...
we are under mind control, so we will continue until we are told not to.
I don't think we're mind control. I think we're just kind of slowed on our brains, even more than usually.
No, I was specifically told to sit down.
Hmm.
So that sounds a lot like mind control.
I think it might be more like a charm. Because otherwise you wouldn't have control of your character.
Well, Zug's starting to get tired. She thinks you guys should make a camp underneath a really large mushroom.
Of the crystal variety.
Yeah, it's one of the yellow ones with the red dome.
Mm.
And Daisy has been staring at the roof, ceiling. Actually, probably the floor. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot my mug.
Well, I will take this opportunity to slump against a nearby rock and try to catch some shut-eye. Since I didn't sleep too much last night.
Well, Jess will just curl up and sleep. Did you decide how Dragon Form was going to work, by the way?
Yeah, since no one else weighed in on it, it's you get 1 second per gold.
Oh, I actually weighed in on it, but
Little sisters are useful creatures.
Unless they aren't.
So as you guys are about to make camp, there's a quake, and suddenly part of the cavern roof collapses, and rocks start falling.
It briefly sounded like the alarm in Rogue One.
Everybody needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Do I see it coming?
I mean, if there's a quake,
If there's a very fast-paced first-person shooter, the people usually play with way too high field of vision.
what the heck is that?
Oh, then
I mean, is that a chair or something?
Sounds like it. Also, goddamn chains. It's horrible.
yes. Also, it has removed my query option for some reason.
Roll 2 is just superior.
Yeah.
Well, it has visited the option in any way, so
Well, luckily you all make it, narrowly dodging rocks as they fall down.
is there an exit, or where does the rock come from?
The rocks came from high above head. There doesn't seem to be an exit. You're still pretty tired.
Did it stop raining rocks after a little while?
Yeah, the tremors ceased.
Right.
However, the air is now full of dust and spores. However, the 3 goblins that are currently infected can't be reinfected, so there's that.
I just pull up a bandana over my nose and mouth.
Oh my dad, that was terrifying! But also great.
Unstable
Jeez.
caverns.
I don't like this place.
Take some getting used to, I guess.
I really like this place.
It's true. Zug says, stop being such a sourpuss. Jazz. And suddenly, you stop feeling like being such a sourpuss.
This is like the best place I've ever been. I don't understand why anyone would disagree.
Everybody okay? Says Zug.
Rock falling? He's not good.
But
But
then
we-
it didn't hit us.
We go to wedding. That's good.
It's also good that we didn't get hit by the rocks.
rocks hitting is bad. I'm still, by the way, backslapping Jazz.
Of course you are.
So you guys make camp and settle in for an 8-hour.
Mm-hmm. Since nothing bad could ever possibly happen here, do we need to keep watch? Or can we just sleep?
Zug says that she'll keep watch.
Oh, that's nice.
Jazz will curl up and sleep.
And you all wake up rested and refreshed.
Well, we continue.
I'm so happy to be awake. Who were you getting married again to? With?
Suk was marrying. I don't remember who.
Well, that was my question.
Oh, I'm getting married to the Myconid King. It's going to be grand.
Is he like a mushroom?
Yes.
Does he have feet?
Why, yes.
Does he have hands?
He should.
Does he have other parts?
I don't know.
So he's just hands and legs? That's disgusting. No, I mean, that's great. If you like hands and legs.
Sounds like he's like Stool.
Stool. Who's Stool? I've never met anyone called Stool.
Sounds like it would be a rather boring marriage.
Do hands and legs? You could start a circus.
Water of the goose. Water of the goose.
I don't understand that, but I do have a dog.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess we are continuing.
Yeah, you continue following this path of winding rivers that lead to varying sizes and ponds. So far, the only really noticeable thing is that you haven't encountered anyone else, which is uncommon in the Underdark.
See, I know this, but I don't care, because it's awesome.
Is everything awesome suddenly?
Yes!
Wow, no one started singing Everything is Awesome.
I almost did, but I had a mouthful of noodles.
I'm very glad.
Everything is awesome.
Can you continue eating
Everything is
noodles?
awesome when you're part of a team.
As someone who has overly enthusiastic little brother, I have heard that song a couple times too many.
It's not a bad song, though.
No, it's not, but it's like many songs are not bad songs until you hear them every single day.
These random dolls. Dice dolls. Right there.
Rice rolls?
Yep, sure. Now I want that rice. Anyway, they scare me.
Well, we are continuing.
Yeah, about halfway through the day, you come to a point where the tunnel is completely covered by water. There are no passable steps on either side. And as you're considering this, a couple dark mantles kind of just fall off the ceiling, and they look really sick.
I poke him. What's wrong with this?
Isn't that those that? No, that was a choker, wasn't it?
I think that was a cloaker, but dark mantles are similar.
Yes. Dark mantles are subspecies of the ropers, I believe. Although quite different in their composition.
No, I didn't get hiccups. I just accidentally took my finger off the push to top key.
Well, Jazz takes a step away from them. He's been cloaked before. He doesn't like those creatures.
I am gonna walk up and see what's wrong with them. Or at least try.
Yeah, it's gonna be an investigation or medicine check.
Nope.
They look sick.
Are they still alive?
Ever so barely. Their eyes don't have that red glow to them. But they clearly have spores on them.
Hmm.
These
Oh.
creatures are gross. They're not happy about the mushrooms.
I just let that comment pass. But who cares really? They're animals basically. Sort of scary animals, but still animals.
Just don't want them on hit.
You don't want them what?
On head.
Yeah, no, I think you share that with most people.
Oh, Zug tells the goblins not to worry. They'll be better soon.
Well, they'll be better soon. We go now.
Anybody bring a boat?
I have my duck. Since it can float in air, I assume it can sort of float in water.
There was an item that you guys took off Grumby.
Hmm.
Yeah, a foldable boat. I'm not sure who carries that around.
Probably me, because if I remember correctly, I have his whole pack.
So Zug seems excited about the duck idea until you pull it out, and she's like, we shouldn't ride that.
Why?
Anything else in there? I don't think we'll all fit.
Oh, that's probably true. So, well, let's see, what else do I have here? I have, I have, oh, I have blood in a bottle. That's interesting. I have a jewelry box that can move water. Oh, this is some sort of, I don't know, a napkin or something, and I tossed a folding boat over my shoulder.
It lands
Okay.
in the water and immediately explodes into a full galleon.
Ah, that's surprising.
That works.
I think that will do.
Uh-huh.
Zug turns to Chains. Mr. Chains, I believe this is your area of expertise?
I'm taking a while to realize there's a boat.
I know.
Yeah, yes. I think so.
Well, it's actually a rather big box. A folding boat.
Yeah, but I decided it was a galleon.
Still takes a while
Indeed.
to realize the boat.
No, I was more thinking she talked about a sheet of paper or whatever it was.
A napkin.
Yeah, a napkin. But it's
That's
a
just
box instead.
well, what? Well, it's just another box then.
Somehow, Zug is already on the deck and she's wearing like a pirate's costume. She's like, come on!
Where did you get those wonderful clothes?
I wouldn't worry about it.
But
I'm
I
gonna
want some.
jump aboard.
As you
I
say
love
that,
it.
Daisy, you look down and you're wearing a pirate costume.
Awesome!
Do I notice this?
No, Daisy looks exactly the same.
Right. Figured.
Just happier. I mean, even happier.
Oh, while you're
Yeah.
looking at Daisy, give me a perception check.
Oh no, I'm being perceived.
Yeah, Daisy's acting kind of weird, but Jazz,
You know
you
what?
think Daisy looks amazing in her new pirate outfit.
Check. You know what? Can I retroactively use that little bonus thing?
Yes, you can. You can use your GM inspiration.
Yay.
Which
Because I feel
means
this
that when you look
might
at
be
Daisy,
important.
you can see that where her claw weapons are on her arms, the skin is starting to turn black.
Hmm. Daisy,
Yeah, see.
may I see your hands?
Well, I think you may. They are visible, yes. You can see my hands, right?
Yeah, and as she extends her hands, you can see the claw weapons quite clearly. Now, initially, I never actually said this, but there are vines that actually went into Daisy's skin to permanently affix them. And where those vines attach, there are black, almost spider web like patterns that seem to be coming off of it.
Gooey.
Can I use my very limited knowledge of the arcane to see if I can identify the effect?
Sure, but it's gonna be at disadvantage because it's more of a medical thing.
Yeah. And I don't have Arcana as a proficiency. 5.
Yeah, you're not sure, but for some reason, Daisy's arms are rotting.
Hmm. I would be careful if I were you. That does not look very healthy.
What what? I think my hands are fine.
Yeah, Daisy, when you look down, your skin looks fine.
There's nothing wrong with me.
I look Daisy square in the eyes and just squint. Very well. And I turn around, find myself a good spot to sit.
Well, at this point, you guys hadn't actually gotten on the ship. Zug throws down a ladder. The goblins that can see it can interact with it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll climb aboard.
Yeah, you see, Mar, you see Jazz start climbing, and where his hands are falling, there isn't anything, but he still manages to climb up.
Yeah, I already know that something really weird and shitty is going on. But I'll just like jump up on the side of the boat and climb up.
I climb up.
Yep, you guys find yourselves on the deck of a rather large and well-stocked galleon. Zug looks at Chains and she's like, Mr. Chains, the sails, please.
I am there, still standing, kind slightly looking around. The gallon's like, but what? And then I just answer, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any
that
command
brain
that Zug
Yes,
gives you, you will be able to respond with clarity.
Oh,
Just
This
because
guy-
it would be really inconvenient for her.
I'll start like heading around the ship, looking through the code. If everything is indeed under control, and then I'll just I will. I presume you can't open sails alone. It's a galleon.
No. And you'll probably actually have to enlist the help of the others.
Yeah, I'll poke the others, tell them what to do. This comes from a person who has sailed only on like,
2 boats.
I mean, boats that you can do with like 2 people at best.
Well, we did have our boat. That
I mean-
needed more than 2 people.
I mean, in real life. In real life, knowledge is not enough to sail a boat, so.
This is true.
So you enlist the help of the other gobos, and you're able to unfurl the sails and tighten them. But there is no wind. And as you seem to almost bring this up to Zug, she closes her eyes for a second, and then there's a rather substantial gust of wind that blows down the tunnel, and your boat starts to move forward. Mar, there is physical wind that has just happened.
This is
Um,
so fun.
I only look surprised for maybe a few seconds.
Shook, can you teach Jazz how to do that?
All in good time. All in good time.
Jazz was on a ship before, and wind was terrible. Would be nice to do it himself. Cause Jazz is bestest wizard sorceress.
Sorceress?
Yes.
Hey, you're a girl. Wait, I'm
No.
a girl.
Jazz is Gobbo.
Now, Jazz might make mistakes from time to time, but he's a very powerful and well-respected dragon.
Oh, the first one
Yes,
is true.
Jazz is that too.
The second part, not so much. Very powerful, yes. Respected, yeah. Not like Zog.
Well, no one's like Zog.
Zog is great.
Faster, faster.
Ooh, is there a crow's nest on this thing?
There is a crow's nest, but about 20 minutes into your journey, it gets snapped against a stalactite, and I'm gonna need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Yay.
Oh dear. This is a dangerous boat ride.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Two ones? Seriously?
Give me Hey,
It was
He's
a
still
pretty
missing-
low DC, but unfortunately Mar and Jazz are clocked. Um, Jeez, for 12 damage, you each get kind of like
Ah!
smushed a little bit underneath it. Um,
Are you sure it just... I'm
well,
just putting
Jazz
this
gets a
out there.
little smushed, but it mostly bounces off Mar.
Yeah. It's like hitting a rock. But it still hurts. Quite a lot.
I'd assume so. Ow.
Like, ah. Okay, that hurt. Maybe not the best place to sail a galleon.
You say what you have.
Make it smaller.
No, that's not. We need to fit in it. All of us.
Yes, I wouldn't worry. I believe it gets wider along this path. I think there's a barrel of grog in the stores. Someone should go get that. We need to get really drunk.
Why? I mean, it's a great idea, but
Change. You be the strongest couple.
this is correct.
I'll go get it. Actually, no, wait, I don't say that because I didn't hear her. God damn it.
Oh no.
Yep. Jazz, Daisy, and Chain's eyes flash red for a second, and then they all kind of shuffle down below the deck, zombie-like.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, won't they be getting a saving throw?
Yeah, in another 8 hours.
Right.
Which is why Zog wants their immune system to be as weak as possible.
Hmm.
So, without really knowing how, you three find yourselves below deck, and you are just drinking and partying, and
Mm-hmm.
So I'm left alone on the upper deck.
yep, the boat seems to be steering itself.
That's not alarming at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna put myself near the what's it called? The steering wheel. Yeah. It has a specific name, I can't remember it.
I can't either, but yeah,
Yeah.
Thing.
I almost want to say prow, but that's not it.
Rudder?
No, the
Oh,
rudder.
the rudder
on the
is
behind.
the rudder is the actual
Yeah.
steering device, but not the wheel. It might just be the wheel.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm gonna place myself near there. I'm just gonna ask into the air. Can you please reveal yourself to me? This is getting annoying.
Abandon these fools. You are not welcome in my domain. You hear over the wind.
Hmm.
Well, that's a mean wind.
My voice is going to change into a much darker, gruffer, and above all else, otherworldly voice. And I'm going to answer. These are mine, not yours.
You get one final answer from the wind as the voice seems to die back and it says, "We'll see."
You will see. What will you be doing in the sea?
No.
You're downstairs
No.
getting drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
And in fact, you guys party yourselves into blackout.
Yeah, you're fiddly.
Gross.
You can hear
I
everybody
was-
snoring below deck, Meyer.
Hmm.
I was not aware that Jazz could cast polymorph to big while drunk.
I am going to stay up top and make sure that nothing bad happens. Because there isn't much I can do against the mind control, so I'm just gonna wait and hope.
Okay, as you're up top of the deck, the waterway does indeed widen into a pretty substantial lake. But as you're going, and you can see this, there is a whirlpool in front of the boat.
I instantly grab the wheel and turn it. Just any direction to just get away from that whirlpool.
Yeah, I am going to need a strength saving throw.
Ooh. Not
Which
bad.
you're able to manage. You're able to see the whirlpool out far enough that you're able to steer the boat around the edge, and you continue on. The sailing is fairly smooth after that, and 8 hours passes. I need the 3 affected goblins to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
I will use my inspiration.
I do.
Wow.
That was great.
And just for giggles to see who wakes up in what order, could you 3 roll me initiative?
Okay. Level me.
Sorry, what did you say?
I need you to roll initiative just to see who wakes up when.
I am square. Okay.
Actually, that second, we roll again. Because barbarian.
Oh yeah.
And you got one of
Come on. That's cheating.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's supposed to roll. I mean, technically, it is an increase in the exponential curve, but you know,
I don't know how exactly does my dexterity help me wake up sooner.
you get up
But
easier.
you know, I'm not going to question this.
Yeah, Daisy, you wake up to Zug shaking you violently.
Ah! Why is this happening?
Friend,
Morning.
we must hurry before the others awaken. They've betrayed us.
How do you know? I mean, I'm not surprised. They're terrible backstabbers and they smell so bad. But why? I mean, how do you?
They were talking in their sleep. They said that they didn't like Zug. They thought the wedding was stupid.
That's so. Maybe they're just jealous. Should we murder them?
No, but I think it'd be safer if we tied them up for now.
Okay, I think I have rope.
Okay. And I'm gonna assume that you're probably gonna try to tie up chains first. And that's gonna be a post grapple check.
That's great.
Chains, you wake up with a really bad headache, and Daisy's like binding your feet.
Would that be then athletics or just strength?
athletics.
But are they? Is she finding my or just for
Yours.
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 Can I like make a strength check to try and like?
Yeah, it's an opposed grapple. Because it's
So,
actually
athletics.
the act of tying you has stirred you to waken.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, Daisy's tying you, but since she hasn't gotten to your hands yet, you're able to roll away.
Daisy, what? Why?
Well.
Kill him!
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Daisy.
Okay. But it's technically not my turn. Is it? Also, did chains even hear Zug?
Am I not affected by him?
No, you don't hear or see Zug, which confuses you.
So basically,
Jazz,
what's
you
happening
wake
here
up.
is you just heard okay.
Yeah, Jazz, you wake up and Daisy is standing with a heap of rope, and it looks like Jazz just rolled away from her. Your mind is clear.
What's happening? And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Panicking.
Okay, Mar, you can clearly hear Jazz shout, "What's happening?" And if you want to roll initiative, I'll put you in.
Right. Is it? I have to ask first though. Is it safe for me to actually leave the wheel?
Well, that's a judgment call on your behalf.
What does the area look like right now?
It looks like a fairly wide waterway. The ceiling seems to be 2 or 3 times higher than the point where the mast is snapped.
Right. I'm going to guess that there is a lock rope, I think it's called. Basically, it's a rope you put onto the wheel so it doesn't turn by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put that on and try to hurry down. Also, why is my token upside down? Also, why do I roll a 2?
Good questions, all of these.
Because you have +9.
Okay, and we're gonna go back to the top of initiative. So, Daisy.
I have been ordered to kill Chains, so that would mean there will be 3 claw attacks.
I don't like this.
Well, I'm probably going to hit you with all of them, and you're going to hurt.
How long did we sleep? I don't.
8
8
hours.
hours.
Good. So I have exactly 100 hit points more than I would.
Well, the first one miss.
24 damage.
Yeah, total of 30 damage. At least she doesn't have obscene damage bonuses.
Shh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Chains, it's your turn. Daisy is currently mauling you.
I would start by raging. And then I would like to take out both of my axes and go and start bashing. I can't actually do my offhand because I raged. So I just get to attack twice. No, it didn't. It rolled twice for some reason. Fuck. To go on. Yeah, so the last one doesn't happen.
Okay, well, does this count as a multi-attack?
No, it is separate attacks.
Dang it.
Actually, I think it does.
A multi-attack defense might still work, but it's not a multi-attack.
Yeah, because I have that freaking thing here somewhere.
If I remember correctly, it's whenever someone attacks more than once.
Yes. Yeah. So, actually, only the first one hits.
Yeah. After the first one, she has a +4 bonus to AC against the rest of your attacks.
Well, it's still 20 damage. Because rage.
Oh, right. Rage.
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 No, Raig. Also, suddenly Bia became Finnish. Because that is literally how you pronounce it in Finnish. The R was a bit too hairy, but yeah.
Okay, Jazz.
Well, I will burn some sorcerer points.
Well, first I should say that you wake up and Daisy and Chains are fighting, and you don't see Zug anywhere.
Well, I will be twin spelling a telekinesis, and I will basically reach out and try and grab both of them. So against Daisy. Oh my god, 9. And against Chains, 12. You need to do strength checks.
Check. So I have to beat 9?
Yeah, because I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I'm floating.
What is happening?
That's a great catchphrase, by the way.
It is.
Change, you need to do one too.
Yeah. Yeah. Check.
Because I just woke up and apparently two of my allies are fighting. So I'll just take them apart. Well, change, you are not held. So yeah, I lift you upwards, Daisy, and you are just held in the air.
But I can still wave my hands.
Yeah. And I move her 10 feet away,
Yeah, you move
just
her
out
to
of
like
reach.
the middle of the room. Mar, it's your turn.
I will just dash straight for the door where I know that there are.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it down without dashing.
Right.
It's like 5 feet to the door and then like 15 feet down the stairs
Right.
to the galley.
So as I enter, I see the scene that's unfolded before me, and I was like, what is going on here?
That's a good question.
Daisy and Change were fighting.
I look at Chains and Daisy. Do I notice anything different with any one of them?
Jane looks normal, but right now Daisy's eyes are just glowing bright red. And she's like swiping at the air manically. Daisy, what you see is that they had like their faces are melting off, and there are like demons behind their faces, and yeah, so
Oh, that's great.
I am just going to hold my action in case Daisy does something stupid,
Wait.
or if Chains does something even stupider.
Daisy, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm taking my bow out. I'm casting lightning arrow. And then I'm shooting at James.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why I'm happy, but
So that is 1180.
I was just going to ask, since it's a natural 20, this will never work, but may I try to catch the arrow?
You can try, but
Yeah. What would that be?
I believe it would be dexterity.
You are a monk, right?
You.
I guess it's a monk special thing.
Yeah. I'm asking if I'm allowed to.
I mean, you can try, but it's gonna auto fail.
Yeah. Well, I feel it's kind of what I was preparing for, so it's just like, yeah, that's what I do.
It's like you make that heroic bodyguard dive, but it's like 3 seconds too late. Like the arrow's already sticking out of him while you're midair. No.
You wanna roll your damage?
yeah, you don't actually take that damage. Because you take the. Uh, But I'm not wondering, do I double the dice now because it's a critical?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's 8?
Yeah.
DA.
Yeah, this is why ranger spells are amazing. They do work bits.
Also, do you still take the if it was hurt already damage? Because technically that does not come from the weapon.
Is it an attack?
He wasn't already hurt though.
I was
He was.
Oh,
before me. Shit.
right, the claws. Then yeah.
And do those other creatures happen to be within 10 feet of
So let me see.
Right.
Okay, so
James?
guess
I'm
I am.
gonna say Mar is.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Because
She said while smiling.
Well,
yeah, you can
I'm
hear her
actually
laugh
not
and
sorry.
smile.
Because you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
And if you succeed, so you
I
can
take
take
no
like,
damage.
uh,
I got
yeah.
evasion.
Well, you get a pretty lightning show.
because this is why we do it.
Yes.
Well, I tried.
Okay, chains.
How high up is Daisy health?
Not terribly, I think. Oh, actually,
Yeah, I mostly just moved her away from you.
Well,
So
like
she couldn't.
the
uh,
in between decks, it's like probably between 7 and 8 feet. So there's like a
I-
sweet spot in the middle where like there's 2 feet above her and 2 feet below her.
I do have another attack.
Oh, then Daisy.
But it's just a regular.
It still hits. Like 5 damage because we won't get 100, exactly 108 hit points. You deal awful lot of damage.
That's what I do. I kill things.
Yes,
a
very
hunter.
effectively.
I'm a hunter.
I'm not even your favorite enemy as far as I know.
Well,
That doesn't do anything.
yeah,
I know,
the
but still.
killing. Yeah, you're not a
Yeah.
human elf or giant.
I'd like to jump on Daisy and try to just grapple her so she can't do anything. Because apparently holding up is still like you can still shoot bows, so
Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's a grapple check. Opposed
so
strength.
opposed athletics. Opposed strength, roll one.
Well, yeah, opposed athletics.
Do you have advantage because you're raging?
Yes.
I have no chance.
Seriously though,
Natural 20.
roll 2 is pretty good.
I know how. And because I pressed use
Oh,
query.
Bo-
It doesn't
bottom
Well,
right of your sheet,
yeah, it's
just
like
under
right where-
miscellaneous notes.
Yeah, right where
Uh,
you do the query thing.
Actually, we did forget. She's restrained, which means that she actually have a disadvantage on her
You
attack
still
rolls.
failed. Oh, yeah. Oh,
well, it only matters. Okay, so just reroll
So-
both of those.
Well, you grapple her. She puts up quite a fight, but you're able to get your arms around her. You're currently floating in the air.
I yell about traitors and backstabbers.
We need to knock her out.
Yeah, traitors!
I will-
Backstabbers!
This
And pirates!
the
Garbage toilet water!
the description of this is not currently fitting because I'm using the jazz, but I will be just multiple backslash,
Multi-potatoes!
which yes doesn't.
Spiders with no legs! Spiders with only legs! You are disgusting creatures! Bathe in shame!
Jazz, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to frostbite her. Since we need to subdue her.
Cass, the spell does not include fire. I'm confused. They're very much the opposite.
Well, that's terrible. Terrible. So terrible.
Oh my god.
You filthy little mushroom haters!
Well, that's my turn.
Mar.
Yes. I am going to try and gut punch Daisy to knock her out.
Ah.
24 hit.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Liars! Thieves! Lawyers!
But isn't liars and thieves lawyers?
Yeah, that's why it was included. Now what does happen to me? I'm butt in the gut.
I mean, to knock her out, you're still gonna have to bring her down to 0.
Yeah. But I'm doing non-lethal, basically, by punching her.
Yeah.
Yo, you have to be within 5 feet of me to do that.
Yes. I jump and punch you.
Whee!
So, what currently is happening is that there's a floating goblin who is
Lightning! Lightning everywhere!
Hey, what the fuck?
How do I make a dexterity saving throw when I'm literally grappling you?
Oh, it's not you who has to take it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
just-
creature. Oh, yeah.
It's just my attacker. Also, is that the damage I take?
Yes, that's the damage you take. 26.
What the heck are you doing?
Sneak attack.
Right.
It would have been worse if I would have been able to use my assassinate, because then that would have been 46 damage. Yeah, getting hit by more hurts.
You filthy carrots!
But yeah, that's pretty much all I do. It's my turn.
Enemies everywhere, Daisy.
Yes, I am aware. I probably can't cast any spells while Jane's
Do that.
hugging me.
Do they have somatic components?
Oh yeah, that's true. That Wrath of the Storm wouldn't have been possible because it's a somatic component.
Oh, right. True.
Pretty much
Well-
all you can do is try to break his grapple.
Yeah, let's do that. I probably can't do it. Yeah, I could bite you.
You have the advantage of it, though.
I could also pee on you. Technically, I'd pee on myself.
Yeah. This is a floating goblin that there's another goblin hanging from, holding tight, and then there's a third goblin that's just jumping and hitting the goblin.
Yep.
Goblins. Goblins and magic should never be combined.
Well,
Spearby.
that was my turn.
Mr. Chains.
I but I is there a check to continue my grapple? Because that is what I'm doing.
I don't think it needs to check.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it needs to check. You can just maintain your grapple. And I don't believe that stops you from attacking.
I grappling is usually very much two-handed thing. Make my
Headbutt.
yeah. It's unarmed then probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, if you had to grapple a feat, then you could do pinning.
But I don't usually grapple people, so I don't have the feet. I just
Yeah.
You can just continue hugging me.
yes. Um. So do I? Yeah. So yeah. If I probably then just throw unarmed,
Yeah.
which I don't have a thing ready for, but it's plus 13, so
Yes.
unarmed damage was 1d4.
No, it's one.
Only 1 damage. Plus strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 9 damage.
Holy shit, fucked.
Yes. The belt of giant something. The cloud,
Alright.
I think.
Alright, yeah.
Yes, 27 strength is nice.
Oh, not 505. That's not correct.
So yeah, it hits. Roll your damage.
No, it happened. It
Yeah.
was 9.
Yeah. Because you don't roll, because it's a 1 damage plus strength modifier. Because I'm not a monk.
Oh.
Because he's not a potato.
I'm
Yeah,
very strong
he's
for that.
he's not a monk or has the tavern brawler feat.
Jazz, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I will use a burning bolt on her. That's 22. And that's my turn.
You tortoises! You will die! Somehow, sometime, some. Ah!
Mar. Alright, he was BRB.
My dad will destroy you!
I feel like Daisy has a more putty mouth than usual.
There's nothing filthy about the sentence, my dad will destroy you.
Let's all take a quick bio break while Rav gets back.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay!
Welcome back. We took a
Alright.
bio break while waiting for you.
All right. Yeah, I had to do an emergency bio break.
And it is your turn.
Your toilets! All of you! Toilets, I say!
Ooh, 18.
That hits me.
Okay. $24 more non-lethal.
I am still conscious.
All right. That's my turn.
Daisy.
Never mind.
I
Well,
just,
you
I just
might
roll
roll
one.
2 ones.
Or not.
None of those is a 1. I mean, 31 has a 1.
James, it's your turn.
You disgusting molten rock creatures!
Um. 9 damage. You knocked
Yay.
out?
Yeah, I had 9.
Oh, excellent.
What's happening?
The
Why are
light-
we here?
The light from Daisy's eyes go out, and combat is over. Now, you guys remember everything that's happened so far. You still think Zug's a real person.
Just
Where
got a
did
very
Zug-
bad feeling about Suck.
Where is he? She. Thing. I actually completely forgot.
I don't know. I don't see her.
Ah, good. You broke the spell.
And what happened to Daisy?
Daisy is still under it.
No, Daisy is slowly dying.
No. We did non-lethal, so you're just knocked out.
Damn it.
Okay, now that you can listen to me properly, the whatever it is that you've been calling Sug has been controlling you for the past few days.
Well, Zog is a drow.
Hmm?
Zog's a drow.
Wasn't Suck a goblin?
Zug
What?
is a goblin.
Oh, Zog is a goblin. Okay.
A
is
yellow.
it?
She's
goblin.
yellow.
Very bright yellow. Very beautiful.
Just don't like being controlled.
I can imagine so.
How come you weren't affected, Mars?
I'm many years of being exposed to various poisons made me immune.
Hmm.
You may
Deception,
roll an
insight.
Yeah, you may roll an insight. Oh, god damn. That's a crap roll.
Yeah, James is like so convinced.
The floor. I just noticed that this floor is made out of floor.
Get that, Jazz.
This floor is made out of floor.
Yeah, Jazz, you don't quite buy it, but
It's boat floor, though.
Doesn't seem like the
Uh,
most important thing right now.
Yeah, you say this is poison?
Yeah, some type of poison, yes.
Hmm.
It's spores from some crystalline mushroom. Um, I theorize that it's some type of aspect of this Sug person.
Well, I suggest we go to land, and then we take boat, and then we teleport to city and get stuff against poison.
That might be an idea. Though that might only suppress the effects. So even if we do, we should return. And I know I have an idea of what is causing it, and we should be able to cleanse you.
Well, even temporary defense is good defense.
Well, let's hurry. Let's get this ship to land.
And as Mar says that, there is a sudden crashing sound as the bow breaks against rocks, and you guys actually see like a rock puncture part of the deck where you are, and water is starting to come in.
Yay! You made it to land.
Well, I guess we should fault the boat.
The broken boat.
Do you know how to do that? I don't.
I don't know.
Then just leave it. If it's stuck on a rock, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Except underwater.
Yes.
Well,
I think your health is more important than a boat.
well, hold my hands.
Why?
Then we go to city and get poison defense.
I lean on you.
Well, I will grab Daisy,
I'll grab your shoulder.
and then I'll cast teleport.
No one wanted to hold your hand.
It's jazz. The hand might just blow up.
Well, one of my hands is holding you, Daisy.
Well, I'm unconscious, so
Yeah.
I can't protest.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, we will be aiming for Waterdeep.
Hmm.
The teleportation circle under.
Also, side note, how much XP for Daisy?
I mean, isn't level equivalent to CR?
Yes.
So, what's 14 CR divided by 3? Or 4? I don't know. Does Daisy get XP from dying? Or
No, it would be
unconscious?
divided by 3.
I was asking since I'm really close to leveling up. And I really want that level.
So you guys are teleported to the teleportation room in the Goblin Enclave underneath Waterdeep. However, when you arrive there, two things that are really jarring is that there seems to be an alarm klaxon going off, and there's this continuing sound of large impacts against the ground. There's no one visible in the cave structure, and as you go to exit, the tunnel is just completely collapsed in.
Hmm. Exactly how bad is it?
Like you feel like this underground structure might not be the best place to stay for very long. Like
Change.
the hallway to the boss's office is like almost completely destroyed, except for a little bit um, leading towards the elevator. The elevator man was gone, but you guys knew which button to press to take you up.
Yeah.
Well, then let's hurry. Up, 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 up.
Yeah, but when you go up, there the exit is completely blocked off.
Yeah. So I like grab chains like, okay, let's get to work quickly.
I start trying to move
rebel.
ragingly try to move the rocks.
Yeah, just give me a strength athletics from both of you.
Yep.
Doing the rage thingy, so
I almost tied you.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you probably 15, 20 minutes, but you're able to clear enough out that you can crawl up to the surface.
Hurry, come on. And I start like ushering people through.
Am I still dead weight?
Oh yeah, I grabbed Daisy.
but keeping you as dead weight.
Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah, we are hurrying out.
Yep. You guys exit the hole and you come out to the market square, and for as far as you can see, the city's just flattened. And you look up, and there are 2-3 dozen giant structures that seem to be floating, and every 5 to 10 seconds there is a volley of beam fire that comes from the underside of these structures that just continually lance the city.
Right.
Well, I guess we are starting to run.
Yep. What's the next closest large city?
Silvery Moon, I think.
Right.
Well, at least if we want a larger city. Neverwinter is also quite large.
Yeah. I think Neverwinter is closer.
Yeah, it's much closer, but it's
Well, the things we're looking for isn't super rare, but is rare enough where you need a city, not a village.
yeah. Well, I guess I would actually try and go into Burning Form.
Okay, how much gold do you have on your person?
700 something.
So you get roughly 11 minutes.
Now, does this consume the gold?
No. The point is that he should be hoarding.
Oh, does platinum count too?
No.
It's not gold.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I'll have to convert my platinum pieces to gold at some point then.
shiny gold.
I mean,
At some
running
point.
around with 10,000 gold or something like that is not that bad, is it?
As long as
Yes.
you have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
I
But,
do.
Yeah. We climb up onto Jazz and like go, go, fast as you can.
Yeah, I'm flying top speed.
Those are the sounds Daisy makes.
Okay, as you start to fly out of the city, several dozen smaller craft break out from one of the larger craft and begin pursuing you.
Well, I try flying as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you, Jazz. and a strength or athletics or acrobatics check from everybody that's hanging on to him.
I'm holding you.
Yeah.
Wow. We rolled shit.
Well, I guess I should be using this one. So I'm down to 2.
Which you have to use within 11 minutes.
Ah!
How many crafts are there? Are they in close proximity to one another, or a few of them at least?
Too bad.
Oop, that's not supposed to be a strength saving throw.
Confusion is strength, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
No, I believe that's a wisdom check.
Yeah, it is. Because he says spell that bards get, and I have never been salty about the fact that bards all say throws are against wisdom. Never.
Yeah, I can probably maybe catch 2 at most. It's yeah,
That's his roll,
2.
Two.
The creature doesn't move or take action this turn, and it rolls every turn. So basically, they're stunned for a turn. They just pass straight past us.
But
Well,
he's still going.
Fire!
People are not.
well, I guess I will be
Oh,
trying to like circle around and avoid it.
this
How
makes
about you
sound.
gently breathe on them?
Oh, it,
Yeah, now that they're in front of you, just poof.
well, if I can reach, then I'll just fire breath them. Oof.
Poor Daisy.
I don't think she snores. Do
I can
unconscious
snore.
people snore?
I can snore when I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I'm a magical goblin.
None of them save.
Oh dear.
The two craft in the back of the pack closest to you immediately explode, and the three forward of them, their engines start to smoke, and they go down.
Um, is others coming from behind us?
You gonna turn around?
Uh, well, I'll do a quick look behind me.
Perception.
Is others coming?
Hello, cat.
I'll also do one. Wow. 24. All the way.
Yeah,
That's
you
consistent.
look behind, and there are now hundreds of these smaller craft that seem to be forming up behind you.
That's great.
Uh, how is the terrain?
Well, I think if you're flying to the northeast, it's starting to get mountainy.
Ow.
I think there's
You
actually
probably
a
have
forest.
about 6 minutes of flight left. Yeah, actually, the directly northeast is forest and marshland, I think.
I guess we'll be going for the forest then. And then land and hurry into the forest and turn into myself.
Okay, I'm gonna need. Well, are you guys gonna try to hide?
Yep.
Then that's gonna be stealth checks.
I'm just stumbling.
And yeah, as I land, I turn into myself.
Doop, 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 doop.
I have advantage. Although I might have disadvantage because I'm carrying Daisy.
This for sure makes sense.
You guys think you're safe, but a wing of these fighting craft break off and start strafing your position as these beams of radiant energy lance down and start set trees on fire and detonate.
Run into the forest!
How we are in the forest? Uh,
Where
how
are you
high?
going?
How high do they stay when they come down?
They're probably at their lowest 50 feet off the ground.
Okay.
How big are they?
About 60 feet long each. They're kind of teardrop shaped, white craft.
Well, I figure that in the forest we should be able to evade them, since they'll probably have a lot of problems with the trees.
Yep.
And on that note, I think I'm gonna call the session because I need to prepare some things.
No.
Was this unexpected?
What? No, never.
Goblins are being unexpected. Come on.
I did have a contingency for if you guys went to the surface early.
Well, we are planning on going back. It's just. It's the Three quarters of our team needs a bit of protection.
It's true. So I think this is probably a pretty good time for everybody to say bye.
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 Blarb.
Blarb.